Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was Van Basten! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's Neymar! Oh, split-second reaction.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. White. Rodri. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's delightful. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Oh, that's a key interception. Costa Curta. Van Basten is onto it in a flash. Now it's Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nakata. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Fletcher, early ball, and a chance! Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Germany have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt.
Real chance! And he hits the net. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And that has added a whole new... He's going for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Now this could be a chance. So that's going to be another corner. And it's been taken short. And the finish! Straight at the keeper.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Saliba. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Tries a deft little ball. And the shot! Sticks it away! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
They've got to be quick to recover this. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Vinicius Junior showing good feet. Vinicius Junior going face to face with his great rival.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Costa Curta tries to pass it through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That could spell trouble. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Marquinhos. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And it's De Bruyne. Always onto this. Chance for a shot! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Pedri with the cross. De Bruyne. Now, what about a counter-attack? Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's good running with the ball. Van Basten. Ah, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Darren Fletcher. Now there's a probing ball. And the first half is done.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Mbappe Receives it in a wide position. Neymar. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Saliba. Timber. Can he get it through? Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Knocks it out wide. Fletcher. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
A header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rijkaard. Saliba. Calafiori. And it's Marquinhos. Great ball and he's in. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! Just one goal in it now! Game on! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
He's got tall. Marquinhos gets it clear. Nakata. And the shot's great chance! And yes, it's there! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Can he get on the end of this? Nakata. Nakata will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Van Basten. And this is Van Basten. Chance, surely! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable.
Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers. And it's Pedri. Costa Curta picks it up now. Good ball, good take. And he whips it across.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. So the die is cast. It is time for Mr. Crash Bang Wallop.
Yeah, this will make things interesting. He's definitely one of those players who can deliver in a situation like this.
That's a good ball. Can he finish? It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 22. Neymar. Lascia il campo per il numero
That is
11.
some save from Khan. Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Van Basten has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Moises! Oh, crossbar! So there's going to be another change here.
Sostituzione
So,
di
time
giocatori.
for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Another throw-in. Germany making another change
Cambio
here.
di giocatori.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. Germany clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Hazard.
Oh, fuck myself.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
He's found a way through. No, not
here.
quite on the same wavelength.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
No,
White gets good distance on it.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Lovely, now then. Rodri.
Banyak stop
To
block.
Darren Fletcher. Searching pass he's played there. He's free, takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Fletcher could try cutting inside here. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Szoboszlai. Hazard powering forward here. Lovely bit of skill. And he cuts out the supply. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game. A contest of ferocity and...
Sah, habis itu lawan itu.